You see how good the hair comes out? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So you see the hair like this, that means we're getting into a little hair tutorial. It's probably my #1 request across all my platforms, like what do you put in your hair, what products do you use, how do you do your curly hair routine, all of that. So I'm gonna show you guys today. So what I'm gonna show you guys today is my tried and true curly hair routine that I do on the first day hair. I've been using these specific products all winter and it's come out so good every single time. So we're gonna get right into it. I've tried many brands, but this one right here, and specifically this line, has worked the absolute best for me for the past couple months. And this is not sponsored, by the way. They did send me this a while ago and I did a TikTok video on it back then, but specifically this YouTube video is not sponsored, so just so y'all know, this is really what I do with my hair. So this is the Thank God It's Natural tgin, whichever way you want to call it, rose water line. So this is the curl defining styling gel, the smoothing leave-in conditioner, and the curl defining mousse. So all of these together, perfection, the most perfect curls. But honestly, I can't just say that it's just the products, because it's also this brush. What brush you use is so important for how you want your curls to turn out, depending on like how you're styling them and everything. And can we get into this brush? Do we see this? Tell me you've ever seen a brush like this. If you're not familiar with it, this is the Bounce Curl Define brush. They do have another one that they had came out with that's like the volumizing brush. I really want that one. But this one is going to make sure that your curls come out super defined. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I use this one too. So enough with the chitter chatter. Let's get into this hair tutorial. Okay, first I need my little sip of coffee. Off topic, but look how cute this cup is. I found it at TJ Maxx. So cute. So this is freshly washed hair. I like to wash my hair at night and then just let it air dry. So this is no products in it, completely air dried. That's why I'm looking like a little lion right now. But we're gonna section it off. So I just go from my ears. It doesn't matter how you section it off. This is just my preference, what I've always done. And it's so much easier just to work in sections when doing your hair, because then you get all of the products in and you know you're not like leaving any spots to dry that are gonna end up being frizzy and no product in it. So of course, since my hair is air dried and we're not gonna put product straight on this, now are we? No, because I don't even wanna know what that's gonna look like. Handy dandy water bottle. Now, one thing that I've learned over the years, especially from my hair salon that I would always go to, so they like specifically specialize in curly hair, and when they're styling your hair, they will even tell you that water is the most important thing that your curly hair could have. So you can use all these different products that you want. It means nothing if your hair is not saturated. So when you're doing your hair, you want to make sure that your hair is juicy. All right, the brush time. Let me show you. So I'm gonna comb it out because there are some knots in it since I slept on it. I do sleep with a silk bonnet because obviously it's the most healthy for your hair. Your hair's not gonna snag and it keeps it nice and long. So you see that? Oh! And then it just turns out like perfect. Of course, when your hair is wet, it's gonna look a little bit more wavy. But I love this brush. It just separates the curls, so that's how it's gonna give you the super defining curls. Obsessed. So one thing I do like to do, you're gonna shake it out, and that just lets the curls like naturally fall. And this is the specific order that I figured out works best for me. We're gonna go in leave-in conditioner first, since I have nothing in my hair right now. Then we're gonna go in with mousse, and then we're gonna lock it in with the gel. And as you're doing this, you wanna make sure that your hair is juicy. If it sounds nice and juicy and like got water dripping out of it, your curls are going to look so hydrated and so good. So I personally like to do the raking method, and I just rake it through and then scrunch. So I don't know if you can hear that, hold on. That's That's what you want to hear. Ugh, and these products smell so good. It literally smells like you're leaving a hair salon. All right, leave-in conditioner in. Now we're on to the mousse. I like to shake it up a bit. I don't put too much because with my curls too, I can't do anything that's gonna weigh my curls down, especially my hair is so long. But just a little mousse and it gives it the perfect volume. Also like to shake as I go too. Just to make sure I'm not like dragging the curls out and then they're gonna be like stringy. Nobody likes that. And then the gel to lock it in. Don't be afraid of gel, all right? This one's always so hard. I know people kind of get scared of gel with curly hair and they think, oh, my hair's gonna be crunchy. Like, no, this is not back in the day when we all had like those crunchy curls. This is like a soft hold. And the great thing about this line too is that you don't have to worry about that you're putting anything bad into your hair because it is all natural products. It's so good. And I believe you can get this at Target and Ulta. So here they are wet. And they're nice and juicy. And then I keep doing that all around my head. But I want to do like manageable sections. So the next section that I'll do is this side one, and then I go in with the other side and then the middle. Coffee break. My little postpartum hairs have grown so much. Look at that. I do need to cut my hair soon, and last time I did it I cut it by myself at home right here. It's sitting right here. I cut it like mid-November and I would say probably like 2 inches off, and it's already grown back. I feel like even longer. So maybe I'll show you guys how I cut my hair at home. Let me know if you guys want to see that. A little technique that I do. Fair warning, your floors are going to be soaked after you do this. So unless you want to do this like straight out of the shower so that your hair is still wet, I would say still keep this on, because if your hair dries up quickly, you still want to make sure that your hair is soaking wet. That's honestly the best way that your curls are going to come out, if your hair is drenched. All right, the sides are done. Now we're left with the middle. So this is personally how I like to split it up. Get this out the way. I'll go straight in the middle, section it into 2 parts just to make it easier for me to work with. And then when combing this, we're gonna go forward. When we put products, we're gonna go forward so that when we flip it back, we get that volume. Same thing as if you're like getting a blowout or anything. When you go in the opposite direction, especially with like this middle or the front or the back, if you're going forward and then flip it, you're gonna get such good volume. So I'll comb it forward. So juicy, love that. Some mousse. And then flip. And then from there, sometimes I'll like adjust it if I don't want it to like lay a certain way. Or I'll even just take like a chunky blow piece and I'll finger curl it. And then same thing goes for this last section in the front. And then once I get here, I'll shake the whole top. And then, because obviously or else it's gonna dry like this. If you have the bangs, that works. But since my hair is long, it's not gonna work for me. I try to do like a little middle part, and then again, if I need to just like finger curl any of these front pieces, I'll do that. And that's how it's looking. Wet. Has all the product in it. Which, this part doesn't take that long. This part, once you have like the method down, it's quick. What takes a long time is the diffusing, so let's get into it. So this is my cute little diffuser. I don't even know what brand it is. I don't even think it has a brand. I don't know. I got it from TikTok shop. I'm sure there's very similar ones on Amazon too, Or if you want to get like the big name brand, like the Dyson, because this is kind of like, oh, I can take this off. What this is like a dupe of, basically. But as long as you have a little diffusing head, that's all that really matters. Important first is you're gonna go around, just around, not even touching the curls. I'm gonna talk this through first because once we get into it, like, you're not gonna be able to hear me with this on. So you're gonna go around first. Make sure you get the roots and all that, because if the roots are dried, after the ends are dried, it's like a nightmare. You don't want to deal with it. Because then the ends are gonna get frizzy and it's not a fun time. So we're gonna go on with that, and then once we're pretty much almost all dry, taking the diffuser head off and just let it have a whole Beyonce fan moment. Ta-da! Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm telling you, this routine has never failed me. This comes out so good every single time, and my hair always looks good for like the rest of the week. So I'll have the products and the brush linked down below if you guys are interested in them, which honestly, like, how could you not? Do you see how good the hair comes out? So be sure to follow me on, I can't stop touching my hair. I am so sorry, guys. I just love, I love the big volume. Anyway, so be sure to follow me on all of my socials to keep up with me and everything. I post on everything every single day. So my Instagram, my TikTok, my threads, and I post on YouTube shorts every single day. So be sure to keep up with me. And if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss out on any more hair tutorials, life updates, mom life, vlogs, fashion, all the fun stuff. We're fun girly time over here. So hit the subscribe button, the like button, the comments, all of that. Love you guys. See you next time.